Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Daily English Talk. I'm Cindy. I'm a marketing specialist, and after a long day of analyzing data and writing novel drafts, my brain is empty, but my stomach is definitely not.
And I'm Dan. Hi, Cindy. As a French restaurant chef, I spend all day surrounded by gourmet food, but sometimes I just want a classic American greasy spoon diner experience. Give me a huge burger and a milkshake.
Today's episode is a special one. Whether you're a traveler or moving to the States, dining out can be a bit intimidating. There are so many choices, social rules, and of course, the big tip culture.
If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm the early bird chef who loves rock music, and Cindy is our night owl creative lead. We're here to make your English journey fun and practical.
So, let's grab a virtual menu and dive in. Before we start, please subscribe and give us a like. It really helps us keep this podcast cooking.
Okay, Cindy, imagine we just walked into a busy restaurant in New York. The first person we see is the host or hostess. What do they usually ask?
They'll look at us and say, "How many in your party?" Or, "How many today?" They aren't asking if we're having a party with balloons. They just mean, "How many people are with you?"
Right. And if it's busy, they might say, "There's a 20-minute wait. Can I get a name for the list?"
This is a great chance to practice your name in English. I usually just say Cindy. Then, when the table is ready, they'll call out, "Cindy, party of 2, and lead us to our booth or table.
Here is where it gets tricky for English learners. In America, the menu is just a starting point. The server will ask you a million questions.
It's like an interview. If I order the classic breakfast, the server says, "How would you like your eggs? Scrambled, fried, or over easy? And for your toast, white, wheat, or rye?"
And it doesn't stop there. If you order a salad, they'll list 6 different dressings. If you order a burger, they ask about the cheese. It can feel overwhelmed, but remember, you can always say, "What do you recommend?" or "I'll have whatever the chef likes."
Another life-saving phrase is "on the side." If you're like me and want to stay healthy, you can say, "Can I have the dressing on the side?" It gives you control.
Let's talk about the most famous part of American dining, the free refills.
I love this. In many countries, you pay for every single glass of cola. But in the US, if you order a soda, iced tea, or house coffee, the server will keep bringing more until you say, "I'm good, thanks."
But watch out. This usually doesn't apply to alcohol or fancy specialty coffees. Don't expect 10 free lattes.
Good point, Dan. Also, the server will often come by and ask, "How is everything tasting?" while your mouth is completely full of food.
Every time. You just have to give a thumbs up and a muffled, "Mm-hmm." It's a very American way of checking on the customer's happiness.
Okay, the meal is finished, we're full. Now comes the part that confuses everyone, the gratuity, or the tip.
This is serious, guys. In the US, servers have a very low base salary. Most of their money comes from tips. The standard is 18 to 20% of the total bill.
And if the service was amazing, some people leave 25%. When the server brings the check, they'll usually leave it in a small folder. You can just put your credit card in there.
Nowadays, many screens will show you the tip options, 18%, 20%, or 22%. You just tap the one you want. It's much easier than doing math at the table. We can't finish this episode without talking about the size of the food. American portions are massive.
They really are. I usually can only finish half of my pasta. But don't worry, it's not rude to leave food on your plate if you plan to take it home.
Exactly. You just say, "Could I get a to-go box, please?" or "Can I have this wrapped up?"
In my novel writing sessions at 1 a.m., those leftovers are the best snack. Cold pizza or a half-eaten sandwich, it's perfect brain food for a night owl.
That was a full course of English. Let's review 10 key words and phrases.
Listen and repeat.
Party of number. The number of people in your group. Example. We have a party of 4 for 7 p.m.
Over easy, scrambled. Different ways to cook eggs. Example. I'd like my eggs over easy, please.
On the side, served separately from the main dish. Example. Can I get the mayo on the side?
Substitution. Replacing one item with another. Example. Is it possible to make a substitution? Fruit instead of potatoes?
Free refills. Getting a second or third drink for no extra cost. Example. Does this lemonade come with free refills?
Well, I think I'm ready for a nap after all that talk about food.
Me too, but first I have a menu to write.
Thanks for listening to Daily English Talk. Stay hungry for learning.
See you in the next episode.
Bye-bye.